Today I want to talk to you about 10 things that are probably ruining your financial future. What's up, everyone? Thank you for stopping by the Achieve Financial Coaching channel, where we believe in breaking the chains of debt and talking about all things related to personal finance. My name is Kenny Simon. I am your personal finance coach. And today I want to talk to you about 10 things that are robbing you of your financial future. If you are human like me, you have definitely done at least one of these things on the list today. You can be in denial if you want to, but I think most of us have done one or two or maybe even all 10 of these things. And by the way, there are more things we could actually add to the list. I just wanted to stop at 10. So this is sort of a stream of consciousness sort of list that I made, and I threw some slides together so we could just sort of talk through them slowly, so you could sort of read and listen to what I'm saying and really absorb this, because these things really are jeopardizing our financial future. And I just want to walk through these so you can take some time to process this and see if one of these resonates with you and start to change your behavior. We can make all the excuses we want, but we have had many opportunities to get our financial life in order. So let's walk through these 10 financial things that are robbing us of our future, and let's change our behavior so that we can live a nice, prosperous life as we get older. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with some friends, and drop a comment. Let's get started. So let's get started with item number 1. And this is sort of an overall philosophy in how people approach money, but you have an immature money mentality and no financial discipline. So, if this is you, you usually won't get serious about needs versus wants, and you make excuses to buy things that really aren't needs. You absolutely must throw a big birthday bash or go on that trip because it's your birthday. Even though you are broke, you still want to do it. And your 8-year-old just has to have the latest iPhone because that's how you get in touch with her, right? So that's item number 1, immature money mentality. Number 2, no budget or financial goals. When this is you, basically money comes in and money goes out. You don't have a spending plan. You don't set any real goals other than something you may want to buy, right? Like, when you get paid, you're going to go buy XYZ thing. So no budget or financial goals is item number 2. Item number 3, spending more than you earn. These are people usually who don't have a budget, so related to item number 2. So, you just spend money because you feel like spending money. You don't really track how much you make that closely. You have a general idea sometimes, but you just spend because you want to spend. So you usually spend more than you earn. And even when you get a raise, you continue to outspend what you are earning. Item number 4 is not addressing your debt, just misusing credit cards or not even paying attention to how much debt you have. Even those who have student loan debts, and I know this is sensitive for some people, but that just say, I'm never going to pay those off. Like, you just don't even give them the attention that you need to give them, because ultimately these debts can come back and hurt you. So it's best to just go ahead, pay attention to them, knock them out, and be done with them. Item number 5, you are influenced by the fake lives you see on social media. You are one of those ones that like to keep up with your favorite celebrity, whoever that may be. And that sort of influences your thinking. Like, these people are paid to make it look like they live a certain lifestyle, and they use certain products to help them live that lifestyle. Like, it's okay to like something that someone's wearing or something like that, but like, you can't live a lifestyle that someone else is pretending to live. Like, that's crazy. So if you're someone who's heavily influenced by social media, chances are you are being robbed of your financial future. Also, related to being influenced by the fake lives on social media, you buy to impress others like it's a contest. You want to see who has the better stuff, like my stuff is better than yours, or you do it because you like the little bit of attention you get when you have a new car, or you just bought a bigger house, or you just bought a fancy bag. You actually care what other people think about your stuff. So you end up with too much house, flashy clothes, and cars. But I'm going to tell you 2 things I always say. Your opinion of me is none of my business. That's number 1. And then number 2, your opinion is not in my budget. And I live by those things. I don't care what people say about me. My own family members talk about how I wear clothes way too long, and it's okay. I'll keep wearing them as long as they look good. Item number 7, having money burning habits. So these are things you don't necessarily think about. You just kind of do them every day, right? You smoke, you drink, you gamble, you play the lottery. We have people who we know people, all of us know people who do these things. Some people do one, some people do all of these things: smoke, drink, gamble, play the lottery. And they don't even think about it. It's just a part of their daily lives, right? And they don't realize how expensive those things are when they do them. If they go back and add up what they spent on those things, it's a pretty big number. And then, you may be someone who gets a new car or a different car every few years. And, the latest gadget is a must, and the latest trendy bag is a must. So, money burning habits are what I call those. And they're usually, impulsive buys, or just things that we do that have become a part of our lifestyle that we don't even think about. So, item number 8, you just don't invest in your retirement at all. And this happens a lot with younger people. Usually, as we age, we start thinking about the fact that we're not going to be working forever. And what are we going to do, in that next phase of life? Some people just refuse to acknowledge the fact that you are going to get older. And so you really don't care about the needs of your older self because you only live once, right? YOLO. I'll let tomorrow figure itself out. That's how some people think, which leads me to my next item number 9, denial and procrastination. These two are siblings, right? So you can deny that a thing isn't true. You may not want to hear it. It may not make you feel all warm and fuzzy, but denying something that's the truth is not going to serve you well. And then procrastinating once you know that thing, like to go ahead and get it done, like procrastinating and not starting on paying off your debt or saving, for your future. None of those things, neither one of those things are going to serve you well in the future. And item number 10, the last one, is refusing to learn and grow and to change your behavior. Like people who just don't want to hear it, even when they know it's good for them, it's kind of related to that denial, but you just refuse to learn, right? Oh, I don't know anything about money. I'll never, know anything about money. Money is not very complicated to handle in a responsible way. You may not know anything about like complex investments, but having a budget is not very complicated to learn if you put a little bit of effort into it. And after a couple of 2-3 months, you can learn how to do that. But people who refuse to learn and change their behavior, you are definitely robbing yourself, your financial future. So I hope after walking through those 10 things, you found at least one thing that you can do a little bit better in order to take your finances to the next level. So if you're someone that is struggling with your finances, don't get dejected. We have, most of us anyway, have been there to where we just felt like there weren't a lot of options for us to improve our financial situation. And I promise you, there are always options. Some of them may be extreme, like having to move from an area that you grew up in, for example, in order for your money to go further. Sometimes you have to make those decisions, but it could be temporary. You get your money back together, and then maybe you can move back to that location. So you need to be willing to do what it takes in order to get your money right, in order to take care of yourself now and in the future. But I hope that everyone found at least one thing that they can work on that will help take their money to the next level. If you're someone that's doing well, I hope you found something in there that'll help you tweak your approach just a little bit and take it to the next level. Remember this, you can achieve much greater things than where you are today if you're willing to put in the work. Conceive it, believe it, and achieve it. I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, dropping a comment, and sharing this video with some friends. I've created some other videos that may be helpful as well. Check them out. See you next time.